Oh man, the moment of truth. A Turkish clone. Not only that, a Turkish CZ Scorpion clone. Now, I can already hear the haters in the comments. I see them all over the internet. They've never shot this stuff, I can promise you. I will bet my collection that 99% of the people talking about Turkish clones have never shot this once. Let's get into it, guys. That's why we don't listen to people over here. You know, life's about trial and error, but I've done pretty dang good in terms of trial and error. Let's break it down and talk about how we can save you about $450. Boom. The GForce Blade. These are about $400. That's what I've seen them for online. PSA had them for $400. A couple other websites. $400. Now, my buddy Dan actually has a real Scorpion. I've had the opportunity and the pleasure to shoot both. Now, obviously, this will never be a real Scorpion. So once you get that past your mind and you stop playing games with, oh, that's a Gucci purse. Well, that's not a Gucci purse. You know, once you get past that bullcrap, that's a Gucci shirt. That's not a Gucci shirt. What does it come down to, right? What does it matter? Is it about saying, oh, I have this worth this? Or is it, hey, this thing runs, it's a blast to shoot, it rips at the range, and it's been reliable. You know what I mean? And some people are materialistic. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with a CZ Scorpion. I'm talking more to the people that would say they would never get something like this because it isn't a CZ Scorpion or it doesn't cost $850. Those are the people I'm talking about, right? This came with a 33-round mag. Can't show it. But it takes OEM Glock mag. So we'll just use this 15-round Glock mag for the time being. It looks hilarious. Ignore that. Ignore it. It is what it is. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. Anyways, let's check it out. What do we have here? Obviously, threaded barrel at the end. The worst flip-up sights that I've ever shot with in my life. You literally just have to grip them. Takes a little bit of force. Grip them and flip them. That's what I say. Grip them and flip them. Those are going to be gone ASAP. I can already tell you that right now. But going to be throwing an optic on this. I will tell you with the worst sights I've ever shot out of in my whole entire life. Oops, just rolled them like crazy. See what I mean? It takes a little bit of force. This thing was beyond accurate. This thing was shocking. My buddy and I shot it for a second. Shocking how accurate this was. And we actually took it to the at distance portion of the range. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. And like I said, I only ran it with the non-OEM mags. It ran flawlessly. I read on some websites that this came with other mags before, and those had issues. Obviously, the new mags it comes with now do not have issues. They're a little bit sticky to get in and out, which, fine, whatever. I can live with that, right? This isn't my everyday carry. You know, some people might be, I don't know why, but, you know, they're a little sticky, whatever. To get out and to get in, not bad. I'm not complaining whatsoever. You can also release from right here. Boom. It's actually a pretty cool system, right? You can press here, wherever you want. It's actually pretty cool. A little sticky, and that's how I would describe this compared to the CZ. The CZ flows a little nicer. Everything is easier going, if that makes sense. You saw what I dealt with the sights. You saw a little bit of stickiness on the mags. The trigger, we can talk about the trigger. You know, even the charging handle, a little bit sticky, right? Not the smoothest thing in the world, right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, right? The trigger, the CZ Scorpion doesn't have a great trigger on it, but this, not a great trigger either. But for $450, this is one of the greatest pickups of all time. This is one of the greatest things I own. This thing is ridiculous. With these pieces of crap on there, I was ripping shots. This thing is dumb accurate. It's an 8-inch barrel. Came with only one mag. And I'm never going to use that mag again. From now on, I'm only going to be using, you know which kind of mags? Glock OEM full-length mags. Man, this thing is sick. It comes in tan, gray, black, red, white, and blue. And here's the thing. I have a bunch of GForce products now. And, you know, I'm just like it's like engraved in my mind because of the price. At some point, it's going to fail me. I have yet to have any issues with probably my 6 or 7 GForce products, and it's pretty dang amazing. The one thing I wish it came with right out of the box, which I get why they don't do it, they want to keep the price point low and competitive and stuff like that. They didn't give you a brace right out of the box. But that brace, you know, $100, $75, whatever, you can get yourself, put it on there. It's not going to cost an arm and a leg still, right? Rails on the sides. I mean, just throw a dot on this thing and a thumb rest, and this thing's going to rip. Absolutely rip. I mean, there's no recoil. And when it does recoil, I will say it's a little odd compared to what you're used to if you've never shot one of these or never owned it. But man, is it accurate. It is just shocking. Grip is not interchangeable, but feels really good. I mean, it just is what it is. Nothing special about it. But this thing is sick. This, I could, like, here's my hand for size and reference. Look at this. So 2 hands, right? That's what that firearm is. Here, hold on. Let me pull out a shield. Like 2 shields. 2 1/4 shields. Absolutely sick. Now, obviously, it's heavier. I'm not going to go over all statistics and all that. Like I said, 8-inch barrel. Came with that 33 rounder. This thing is an absolute beast. Worth it. Even if you never use it or take it seriously, for instance, you don't use it as home defense or a backpack gun, this thing is a range toy, and what range toys are all about. This thing is sick. And like I said, no problems, no issues. I was expecting, you know, break-in period, you know, especially with the mag they gave me, I'm going to have an issue. No, this thing absolutely ripped. So actually what we're going to be doing going forward is my buddy who has that CZ Scorpion and I who has this, we're going to be shooting them side to side. I would not be surprised or shocked if this potentially had less recoil. I would not be shocked. This thing felt ridiculously soft. Like I said, the trigger's not the greatest, but this thing was just beyond easy to shoot. Anyone could pick this up and shoot it well. Literally anybody, even with these crappy, I don't even know what these are. Like, I don't even know. Like, you literally have to pull it up, and they're ridiculous. Everything is tighter, like I said. Everything is not as smooth, but I feel like that'll come. A little bit of lube, you know, maybe got a little dried out being shipped here, whatever the case may be, right? Just a little bit of love, a little bit of breaking in, and you're going to have yourself a $450 CZ Scorpion that, hey, at a distance, yeah, bro, that is my Scorpion. You like it? No, I'm just messing with you guys. I wouldn't do that, but basically, that's how it acts. I don't see a difference. I get the quality and the brand name and all that, but reliability is what matters to me. How accurate it is passes all the tests. Thanks for watching, guys.